Hello, and welcome to those who are new, and welcome back to those of you who are not. Thank you for visiting my channel. You have found the Divine Great Goddess channel. I've been gone out of state for a couple weeks, camping, connecting with Mother Earth, then connecting with some friends I haven't seen in quite some time. I feel like I'm still integrating some things. It was a glorious and very needed trip, camping rustically deep in the woods. What you'll find in this video is channeled message from August 21st, 2021. It is focused mainly towards twin flames and the twin flame journey. However, it absolutely could apply to anyone on the spiritual journey awakening. Plus, find a bonus, a meditation with healing energy to help align with the true embodiment of your own soul. My channel is focused on those things that will help in spiritual awakening and create the new earth. I hope you enjoy my intro. Imagine stepping into your creator abilities and creating a world in which gratitude and love is everywhere, where you experience everything as connected to everything else, where there is heart connection, unconditional love, happiness, joy, and peace, serenity, kindness, compassion, honesty, and trust. The new earth. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bonus reminder. Listen for a bonus meditation healing session after the channeled message. I will channel an energy healing activation as I am guided to take you on a journey to assist you in letting go of what needs to go and bring in what will benefit you to assist you in taking a step closer to aligning with the true embodiment of your soul. I'm out in the wilderness, in the deep woods, so there may be some animal noises. I just heard a chipmunk back behind me, and a little bit of wind here and there. But I had a dream back on August 21st of 2021, and this is the first time I really got a chance to sit down and read what I had written that morning. And I thought it would be nice to do it out here in the wilderness. So here we go. Before I went to bed, I was thinking about my reality and how it keeps changing. And that my reality in this moment might have one perspective, but in an hour from now, I might see it differently as I grow and change. I had been waking almost every night like I was being woken up and given information, and they woke me so I would not forget it. It was mostly personal stuff that applied to me. It quite often was very profound, and I didn't forget it. I woke from a dream very early that morning on August 21st, and this particular waking from this dream was, I was being told, but it felt like it did not just apply to me, and also it was much that was being channeled in. So I got up and I got a paper and pen and I began to write because I was afraid I wouldn't remember all of it. There was so much of it. The initial dream was something having to do with truth, that I had the thought that this reality is truth and it won't change, which really is an old paradigm thinking, I would say. I was told that there was no need to identify, label, or understand things, that they just fall away. I was told that when I try to understand and identify an energy, it remains in the old state of energy. Then they continued to channel this message. So that little bit that I just said, I felt definitely applied to me, but I felt like it could also apply to a lot of other people. So what they channeled: Things are manifesting faster and faster with each new person coming closer to ascension. It changes the energy and it potentiates exponentially. More is revealed and more truth is seen. There's like a snowball effect. With each person that opens up and aligns to their true embodiment of their soul, it becomes easier for the collective to follow. The way shower leading, and since we are all one, it is like osmosis. The twin flames are serving as way showers. If you are a twin flame, it is paramount to focus not on the union, but on the individual growth, your individual growth, awakening and ascension. Releasing karmic energies, ancestral energies, all the past energetic experiences, this life or other life, on a mental, emotional, and physical limiting level. Clear and align your chakras as well. They didn't mention it in the channeling, but I am adding doing belief system release work is very important, as is observing where and when you are functioning from ego or wearing masks that are not revealing who you really are. I've been feeling all of that very strongly. Union will not happen on the successful path of design until each twin has come into union on an individual level. Once each has awakened to their connection to Source, there will be a magnetism to the other twin, at which time they will come together and there will be no longer question of struggle. They will be in sync. Any old patterning will no longer exist, pulling them back into the old ways. An analogy they gave me. You live in an old house with faulty plumbing and electrical problems. You work hard to upgrade it. You move into a brand new house with upgraded appliances, everything new. Do you want to keep running back to the old house that has the toilets overflowing when you use them, or the stove shutting down where you're trying to cook? No. You want to use the upgraded appliances and live in the peaceful, calm environment of your new home. You will still have to clean your new home and keep up the maintenance, but it is so much easier when everything works the way it is designed to work. End of channel. Just a note on ascension symptoms. I kept having leg cramps during meditations and sometimes at night. During this channeling, I had an awareness that this is ascension symptoms. A couple of days ago, I went to bed and I had the most painful area in my lower back, around my root chakra area, my back, my knees, and I was cold, which is a little unusual for me. I felt some congestion in my chest and wondered if I was getting sick. And then the thought popped into my head, and this was ascension symptoms. And just to write it out, by morning I felt fine, no residual symptoms. From things I remember or just things that I know, the vibrational frequencies of that which we are consist of sound and light rays. There is a soul language that we each have, but it is different than the sound frequency we align to. I don't have enough conscious understanding of it to explain it real well, but I feel like if you ask your guides and your angels to work with you, to help you to hear it, or to help you align to it along with allowing the light rays in your field, it will help you release the unwanted, unneeded energies that block your movement forward or that create a resistance. I encourage all to be specific in asking for your assistance. I'll give you an example. There is a particular experience that I had been working on, letting go of. Hopefully I've completed that now. And it's been a particularly difficult one for me. I have felt the resistance in letting go of it. I cannot tell you why I had the resistance. I just felt it there. And obviously, I was still being triggered by circumstances around me. So I knew that, of course, I had not worked through it completely. When I go into meditation, or even in the middle of a struggle with it or anything, I ask for help in this way. I intend to release the resistance to resolve this issue or learning this lesson with ease and grace. I intend to forgive myself and the other person for all the experiences we have had, realizing its design is being a lesson for each of us. Thank you, Archangel Jeremiah, for helping me see what I need to see to be able to forgive and to let go of the karmic relationship, to let go of the judgment and stop aligning my energy with victimhood. I ask to bring in the sound and light rays to help me align with my soul and source. Thank you for helping me to have the courage and the strength to have blind faith that all is happening as it should in divine timing. Thank you all for helping this person to heal as well, so we both heal our hearts and our minds. So I chose Archangel Jeremiah because he's the archangel who helps create miracles and healing through forgiveness. I almost forgot about this, but I feel like it's important to share. The other day in the shower, where I often connect easily, I remember being in my head too much. I might have asked for help to get out of my head. I don't remember for sure, but what I remember seeing was a puzzle being put together. I remember hearing, "You cannot put the middle pieces in when there is nothing around them because there is no reference to where or how they fit in the whole." I all of a sudden had this awareness of me needing to know information from the future. It's just so futile. It became so clear to me because it's like having the middle of the puzzle piece. So every time I'm struggling, not having blind faith, I need to see that all the puzzle pieces will fit into place when the time is right, and that it takes one puzzle piece at a time to build the whole. This seems to be directed more to the twin flames, but in truth, this applies to everyone who is on the path towards aligning with their soul, the truth of who you are, and aligning with source energy. I hope you enjoyed this channeling. Hello, my lovely people. I wasn't quite sure what this meditation was going to be exactly about, and this morning, I've gotten some awarenesses. So I do a lot of work on releasing belief systems and looking at the stuck energies within our physical, mental, emotional, even spiritual bodies, and helping people release this. I do a lot of this work with the Akashic Record. I call it the Spirit Guided Session. And not only do people get an Akashic Record clearing, but we look at the stuck energies oftentimes in the body, in all the fields. And it brings great awarenesses to people to help them release things and to have those aha moments that are so needed. So this morning I began to get some awareness that I think this may be what they're going to guide us through. So how I do this work is I basically just get out of the way. I just let them channel through me in guided meditation. I used to do a guided meditation class, if you will, for people, and I never prepared. I never knew where we were going with our meditations. I just let them come in and guide them, and found that they were very powerful. So if you would, get comfortable. It doesn't matter whether you're lying down or you're sitting. The most important thing is that you're comfortable, that you're undisturbed, that your phones are turned off, and that you will be in a space where no one is going to come and interrupt you. Because this work does often take us to higher levels of dimensional work, and you wouldn't want to be startled, is the best way to describe this, I guess. So get comfortable, begin to take some deep breaths, and I want you to focus on your breathing. And I'm going to let them just kind of guide us through this. Okay, two things. One is that if you begin to find your mind chattering, just recognize it and then pull yourself back to follow where we are in the meditation. If you feel like you go to sleep, fall asleep, a lot of times when the energy is taking you on a journey like this, sometimes you will go into what feels like a sleep. It's not really a sleep. It's a level that your consciousness can handle to release the energies that you need to release. And lastly, I want to explain that energy will be coming to you. I do energy healing. I am going to ask that everyone who this meditation reaches receive energy healing through me, that I will be connecting to you. And also the frequency of the vibrational frequency that comes through me, through the higher beings, is also a healing and releasing vibrational energy. So just be aware that you may feel these energies, especially if you're sensitive, and that it is all for your highest good. I do like for people to set intentions, and I will, in the beginning here, set an intention. However, if it's not exactly the intention you want, you could pause the video, set your own intention, and then restart. So take a deep breath in, breathe very deeply, filling your lungs, filling your whole body. Feel that breath connect and fill. Imagine it filling every cell of your body. Feel your belly rise like a baby does. And as you exhale, allow yourself to audibly exhale, making a sigh, making a sound, allowing you to release whatever needs to be released. And as I begin to set the intention, just focus on that breath for several breaths, breathing in slowly, deeply, imagining all the cells of your body being oxygenated, and then releasing audibly. Feeling your body begin to relax, whether you're laying down or sitting. Feel your body relaxing with each breath that you take in. So let's set the intention that in this meditative healing activation, we thank the archangels, the guides, the beings that work with us from the Christ light. Thank you for assisting us in clearing whatever it is that we need to clear at this time, and in this way to help us embody and align more directly with the full essence of who we are on our soul level. Thank you for assisting us in releasing the resistance to the changes that we wish, that we can, and we are about to make. We give you great love as we move through this process. I now ask to be a clear channel to allow you to work through me in this time, to bring through this meditative healing activation for those who are listening to receive whatever it is that they need to receive at this time on their journey. So I'm going to take a couple deep breaths myself and just allow them to come in and begin to speak. Again, while I do this, continue to breathe on your own and imagine the divine light coming in as you breathe. Imagine it as a liquidy golden light is what I see it as, filling your body. And then exhaling any resistance or anything that's ready to leave to prepare you for this healing. Dear beings in these human bodies, at this time, allow yourselves to embrace the energies as they come in, releasing all thoughts of resistance, all thoughts that keep your mind busy. Allow the energy to come in and fill your energetic bodies on every level, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So we would start by asking you to imagine as these energies come in, starting at the top of your head, moving down through your physical body slowly, filling your head, filling all the spaces and all the areas that are more solid. Moving down into your neck, your throat, the tops of your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, overflowing down your chest, into your higher heart area, then down into your heart. Staying here for a moment, allow your heart to expand. Allow all of the things and all of the places and all of the times in which you have felt like you needed to protect your heart for this moment to fall away, allowing your heart to expand. Open up and feel the love within, the love that you are. Moving down into the solar plexus area, your point of power, will, allowing this energy to fill all the organs in your physical body. Then moving down to the second chakra, just below the navel, filling all the organs and all the spaces in your physical body. Down to the root at the base of your spine, filling your structure, your bony structure, filling all of the spaces, and moving down your thighs, through your knees, activating the chakras in your knees, moving down your calves, your shins, into your ankles and your feet, connecting down to the chakra that is below your feet, and like roots going deep into the earth, connecting you, grounding you in. Now bring that energy back up. Back up the way it went down. And as it reaches your feet, allow it to fill the other energy bodies around you, going up through the center of your physical body, but expanding out. Imagining it expanding out a couple city blocks in all directions, moving up until it reaches the crown above your head, expanding up to connect with the other chakras above your head, several inches above your head, above that and beyond, taking it way up. And I want you to imagine the tallest tree that you could possibly imagine. And I want you to allow that energy to go above the tallest tree and imagine yourself expanding above these trees, so tall that if you were to look down and you saw people walking on a sidewalk, they would look like ants. Feel your energy body. Feel all of your energy bodies. In this large way. Allow yourself to just bathe in this energy for a moment. As you imagine the highest part of yourself, the truth of your soul, of who you are, to come in down through each one of these chakras and embody within you all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. Feel it coming in. Feel it expanding. Feel your body relaxing. Feel as if part of you is lifting, rising. Imagine that part of you taking a walk along a sandy beach. Imagine the waves coming in and hearing them crashing as they fold over themselves. Now imagine in front of you seeing this very odd staircase, seemingly completely out of place, but piquing your interest. Feel the pull, the curiosity, wanting to explore as you begin to take a step up this staircase. With every step you take, feel your body, your energy bodies, almost as if the cells begin to spin and vibrate at a higher level. And as they begin to spin and vibrate, there's a faster motion within your body, a raising of the vibration. With every step you take up the staircase, feel as if you're moving faster and faster and higher and higher, faster and faster and higher and higher. Moving up the staircase further and further. You can't see exactly where it's going, but you know, with everything in you, it's where you need to go. And there's something there for you to see, something there for you to awaken to have a realization about. Taking more steps up the staircase, vibrating faster and faster and higher and higher, faster and faster and higher and higher. And then you see what looks like ahead of you movement, and what looks like a landing or a platform. Feel the eagerness within you to know what it is that you need to know. Stepping higher and higher, faster and faster, your vibration raising. Find yourself at the top of this staircase, standing on this platform. And here you are greeted by your divine guide. Some of you may feel them, some of you may see them, some of you just may have awareness that they're present. This guide is sharing with you that there was wounding at some time, either early in this life. It could also be from other lives. And this guide is asking you to be willing to look at this wounding. For this wounding is where you developed a belief system in which you developed the idea that you were not good enough, that you were not worthy of a beautiful life, that you were not lovable enough, that you always do everything wrong, creating within you victim energy. Your guide is explaining to you that this is a block. This is in the way of you embodying the truth of who you really are. The full, complete embodiment of your soul is hampered by this belief system that you carry. And your guide is asking you to be willing to look at the wounding, to be willing to look at the situation that happened that created this wounding. Your guide is also asking you to understand that in every situation, in every experience that you have ever experienced, there is a gift, there is a learning. It is when you adapt these belief systems which you are not worthy, that you do not deserve, that you are not lovable, that you got stuck, and that you lost the learning, the gift. And in this, you repeat patterns. You repeat patterns until you gain the understanding, the learning, the gift of the experience. Your guide is now asking you, if you haven't already, if it has not already come to you, what this wound is, what this experience was, in which you created these belief systems, to now see through your third eye what that belief system is. Where that wound is, where it came from, what experience you had. That created this belief system. Your guide is not asking you this to re-experience it. Your guide is asking you this to understand how you got to where you are. And in doing this, you can choose to release it. If it doesn't come to you in this moment, it may come to you over the next several days or weeks. Just give permission and allow. What is asked for will be given to you You will be given assistance. If you feel resistance, ask for assistance in helping release the resistance. If you do not understand fully the belief system, ask for assistance in understanding what it is you need to know about this belief system to be able to release it. Allow yourself to experience whatever emotions come up for you, as they have been buried and stuck for a very long time. And now is the time to let them be released. They no longer serve you. It is time for transformation. Allow for the learning. Allow for the gift, for it has made you who you are. It has allowed you to grow in whatever way you needed to grow, and it is no longer useful to be holding on to. Take some slow, deep breaths. And allow your body to release in whatever way it needs to release. You may feel shudders through your body. You may feel cold or heat. Allow for whatever way your body needs to release. We will give you a few moments. Continue to breathe, allowing your body to integrate any changes that have occurred. Give thanks for your guides and the beings who support you. As you begin to journey back down the staircase, feel the love of the divine and the beings who support you. Take back with you down the staircase as you walk all the things that serve you to take with you. The love that you feel, the understanding of any misperceptions that you've had about yourself, the gifts and the learning. Bring it all back with you as you continue down the staircase until you reach the sandy beach. Then turn looking at the ocean allowing yourself to walk in and bathe in the salty water, the warm sun shining down on you. Notice the dolphins just off in the distance as they begin to move toward you. Bathe there in the ocean in amazement as they come very close, close enough to touch. And feel their loving, healing energy. Feel their gentleness. Allowing your body to integrate everything it needs to integrate. And as quickly as they came, see them beginning to move away, and thank them for their gift as you begin to come out of the ocean, feeling the sand in your toes as you begin walking back into your body. Breathing deeply, coming back into the full awareness of where you are, beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Feeling a sense of peace and newness. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I just opened my eyes and looked at the time. This was long. So take some time, and once again, if you did not have a clear picture of the information that was brought through, it may come to you in the next few days or couple weeks. Be gentle with yourself. Drink plenty of fluids, get plenty of sleep, eat well, and try to stay away from anything jarring to your energy. Thank you.